Girl, I got that cash, I'm tryna throw it. If you in the club, shaking ass, sliding all up down the floor, baby girl. See that ass, wow, when you go crazy.
What's the deal? I'm back. Jae Michelle, Unapologetic Jae Podcast. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm here by myself tonight. Nobody is here. I'm all alone. Just me and the Jameson.
I'm with you.
and our most amazing engineer. Most amazing. He is the best. The best. So, y'all know what I get into when I'm by myself. I just talk about bullshit. So I'm off the Jameson and Coke, and I'm here by myself. Room Service Radio LV, Unapologetic Jae Podcast. I am your host, Jae Michelle. So what I am gonna do, what I usually do, which I haven't been doing because I've been having a lot of talkative guests. You know, we've just been in deep conversation from my past couple of shows. But you know, I usually start off with some music. So I'm going to get into some music. This is Adam Rose, The Cool Crip. Coming to a hood near you. Bixby, bitch.
Well, it all started about the time I was a kid in my playground, private school and all. You came in when your mama called or seen the street light. Who knew this little drummer boy was headed for the street light? The only thing resting in peace was when I sleep tight. The only thing rolling was the depot. See, World on Wheels was too far. Only thing moving back then was U-Haul. Life was just allowing Smarties, Pogs, and Capri Suns. Power Rangers at 5. Oh shit, now there's a green one. Talk about it at school cause you ain't cool if you ain't seen it. Girls touched on my shortcuts, the roots were scenic. Good hair roots, boy, these waves would make you seasick. Titty touching was good as fucking, boy, I was the shit. Feeling like Mighty Max, where's my Polly Pocket? Catch 2 hands round your face every second if you don't watch it. Sneak and listen to Warren, not knowing what I was jocking. Now regulators plays complimented by my seat walking. Cool Crip. I'm in class, sang and stay connected while I'm chunking up the connection. Gangsters make the world go round was my selection. Couldn't listen to Quick till that hit with the 3 Tonys. Never really understood till middle school brought me new homies. And it was east side this, north that, don't wear that color there. My favorite team soon meant I was from over here. Learned to press the blue line, I was trained, you see. Snoop had me feeling like blue rags was the thing to be. I didn't know what a blood was cause I ain't never see one. First time I saw a dog pound gangster, wanted to be one. It seemed like every city talking that gangster shit was either killing, thugging, struggling, or on some yanking shit. My city made it cool to get lifted while you was dipping. Walk in with the right lip so they knew your crippin' was pimping. It made more sense to pull bitches instead of biscuits. Your parties lasting past 10 o'clock was still on the wish list. Cool crippin'. Niggas be like, my mama's from Blase Blah, my daddy started this mob, my cousins from Whoop-de-Whoop, like what they bang make you hard. Looking at all these niggas claiming they should be feared. Niggas was playing gangster till a gangster appeared. He said, hey young nigga, gang banging is more than gangs, young nigga. I ain't saying don't do your thing, young nigga. I'm just telling you, use your brain, young nigga. Use it to race one nigga. Said it was me and Gangsta Red, scheming on making bread. I was hustling mixed CDs, or selling the blanks instead. 7 down orange, pull up to Poly High. 2 big speed motherfuckers clown dancing, if not we probably high. Augie doggy condoned it all, I miss my OG. No diss to my olives, but the realest came through them no lease. Catch fades when you catch Flake Woods, catching 103s. Bathroom, Somerset Park, so there's no police. Things just ain't the same game for gangsters. City full of Crips and this gang is gangsters. I really didn't choose it, it chose me. Shit felt right, the rag felt left, and so did all the homies. Cool Crip.
In the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
I remember back in the days when I was just a little nigger. I looked up to my bigger bro, begged if I could kick it. So when he went out with girls, I could go tagging along, nagging. If she had a sis, maybe could mack a baby hood rag. Y'all remember way back then when it was 1985, all the way live. I think I was about 10, one of those happy little niggas singing the blues that be always trying to bag with the shag and karate shoes, saying yo mama black, his mama this, his mama that. Then he get mad and wanna scrap. We stay mad about 10 minutes.
We're back. Unapologetic Jae Podcast. I'm your host, Jae Michelle. And it's just me in the building tonight, all by myself, me and Jameson. So shout out to all the gossip websites and Instagram pages that's provided my content for tonight. Dope. What happened? Oh, I'm just reading as I go along. All right. So we're going to get into our first clip. You know, y'all know I can't multitask for shit. Trying to pull up some shit that I saved and talk at the same time don't even work. All right, here go my first clip. Boom.
I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
Because
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
Okay. 99.9% of men think that way. That was Steve Harvey saying men and women cannot be friends. There are men that are waiting, like he said. Y'all heard what he said. So I find that to be true. I don't think men and women can be friends. I used to think that, and then I got a very rude awakening. And so I don't believe that anymore. And another person that I follow on Instagram, I can't even think of her name right now, and I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. I'll tag her later. But she said that she made a point that made me think that I never thought before. She said that if a guy or a woman is becoming your friend to hopefully one day slide in there, try to get with you when you're single or you're in between relationships, that's predatory behavior. And I was like, damn, that's deep. That is predatory behavior. You're literally watching, stalking, waiting for the person that you're interested in to be available to you. If you think about it, that's like if you watch the National Geographics and you watch the tigers and the tigers hunting and the lions hunting, and then they wait, get low under the tall grass, and they wait for their opportunity to jump out and leap and attack. And then when they do that, they try to make you feel bad about not being interested. Like, we just friends. So I don't think guys and girls could be friends. And also K-Fly him and I had this conversation one time, and we were talking about being attracted to your female friends, the guys being attracted to the female friends. And he's like, yes, I'm attracted to my female friends that are pretty. If any one of them gave me the opportunity at any moment, not quoting him, but paraphrasing, yeah, I would smash. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Is it really like that? My engineer?
I think so. To be honest, you know what? I've been in a relationship for a while now, so but I don't really necessarily have any female friends per se, right? Like, I have business relationships. Like, for instance, Sade here at the studio. She's a wonderful person and owner.
Absolutely.
And there's several female hosts here. But shout out to yourself, to Jae.
Shout out
Fanny,
to Jae, Fanny. I still have yet to meet Fanny.
Yeah, so I think as far as the friendship wise, like I think going out on a business, I'm not even gonna call it a date, but just like a business meeting or lunch, or if we did something like that. As far as a group, yeah, that's fine. But I probably wouldn't go individually with any one of you. Right.
Girls. Because that wouldn't be cool.
Right. Exactly. It doesn't,
for your relationship.
Yeah, it doesn't set a good precedence per se. So yeah, that's something that I wouldn't do. But and then just on top of that, once again, like I just don't really necessarily have homegirls that I'm just gonna hit up just randomly, right? Because like, why am I gonna hit them up?
Right. And
that's just my feeling on it.
And I agree with you, because like, I was in a relationship and I thought that it would be insecure looking of me to say, well, you can't have female friends, right? I never wanted to be the person to be like, you can't talk to this person, you can't talk to that person, because it has, like, my confidence is there. Like, I'm not worried about it, But my last situation, right now they're together, living together and pregnant. And I was introduced to her as his friend. Like, we linked up for lunch because sis was in town. And I'm like, cool, let's go. Like, I'm not no hater, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping, let's go. I'll meet your homegirl, And then back to the predatory thing, like, people just be laying in wait. Just, oh, I hope they break up, or as soon as they do, I'm going, slide in there and like do what I do or whatever. So now I'm traumatized, and it's like, my next relationship, I'm going to have the conversation. Do you have any female friends that you call your best friend or that you've slept with before? And that's never been a conversation that I wanted to have, because I kind of feel like it does come off as kind of insecure. But going through what I've recently went through and is still going through, like, I think my next relationship, there cannot be homegirls that you just call and talk to on the phone, or like you said, let's link for lunch and just hang out. Like, no, somebody likes somebody. And it's some type of feeling there, and somebody is waiting for somebody to be slipping and be single so they could, shoot they shot and get in there. Me personally, I don't have guy friends, I should say. Like, my only guy friends really is like my cousins and them, but outside of relatives is Adam, Rose, and LJ. I don't really have guy friends like that because of that. You know what I'm saying? I know when somebody like me, and then if I'm in a relationship, like, I'm not trying to downplay my friendship or how that guy feels and introduce him to my boyfriend like, oh, this is just my friend, when I know, like, the nigga got feelings for me. Because that's hella weird and hella awkward. But on top of that, let's say you wasn't in a relationship.
Okay.
Would you want the girl that you're dating to introduce you to somebody that's in your circle that they smashed? Would you want to know that she smashed that particular person?
And they were in our circle?
Yeah. So let's say you start hanging out with a girl and she bring you to Sultan's Palace. Right?
Right.
And one of the guys is there she cool with, but they smashed before at some point, but it's nothing going on. Would you want to know like if they had sex or not? Cause I hear some guys being like, I need to know who you smashed. If we gonna be in the same room with each other, I guess that's like a male ego thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. It becomes an egotistical thing because it's like what do they call it? Sloppy seconds or whatever that stuff is, you know?
Oh my gosh.
People, I mean, there's people that care about that, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know, so
well, their feelings are valid.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's just kind of what it is. I mean, personally, like I would feel disrespected if you brought me into a room and you smashed a person and then you didn't let me know and then you introduced me to that said person. So now it's like y'all got something against me.
I've heard that before.
And
yeah.
so that's disrespect to me.
Y'all feel like that guy has one up on you, especially if you haven't smashed her yet.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so I'm trying to like, you know, swoon this person and, you know.
And you on the other side of the room like, yeah, I hit that from the back the other night, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how embarrassing is that? So, like, you know, nobody.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, I probably, I don't know if I would want the guy that I don't know. I would feel some type of way. I would be like, nah, you can't.
Well, I mean, you know, I think there's a time and a place, right? Like, I wouldn't tell him right then, like maybe later on when we're talking, like, hey, yo, so this might have possibly happened with that person. Because, like, I wouldn't want it to be awkward. But at the same time, like, I feel like when it gets sexual like that, it may become awkward anyway, right? Because if y'all have already had relations and y'all are in the room, there's probably going to be some sort of energy there. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
It may. It depends on how the two people that interacted prior is like, what they vibe is on. It may be weird. It may be weird for her. It may be weird for him. You never know.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, I haven't really been in that situation.
Yeah,
so,
each situation is different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've been in that situation, but different. I've been in that situation with me and the homegirls at a pool party. It was like probably 4 niggas there that had smashed, and they all knew each other. I was like, wow, that's crazy. They all know each other. Who knew?
So how would you feel about them talking about you?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure niggas talk more than bitches. I'm sure they had a whole conversation about it. If they didn't, I'm surprised.
But does it make you like feel any type of way or?
No, because I know men talk. You know, I know men talk and I know what I did and I know who I did it with and I know we weren't together in a relationship. Like, it was on some casual shit. So if they gathered and had a conversation about it, what I'm gonna say? No, I didn't. I did.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I did. Like, I feel like if you bold enough to do something or say something, own up to that shit. At the end of the day, like, if you said it, say you said it. If you did it, say you did it, and don't apologize for it. That's hello, unapologetic Jae. Do your shit. Do you and do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what else nobody got to say, because they're gonna talk anyway. Whether you doing good, whether you doing bad, if you fucking, if you not fucking, they're gonna talk about you regardless. So just live your life and have a good time.
Amen.
Period. So we're gonna get into some more music and I'm gonna take a Jameson break. What I wanna play? I'm feeling ratchet right now. Boom.
Bust it, is you fucking 2 shots? A lot of us have insecurities, some big, some small, some are just very minute. But when you say you don't like when insecure women DM you about their situation, can you elaborate on that?
Basically, I don't like when women DM me
DM me about a man that they're talking to, having a friendship or a businessship type of relationship with me. I feel like
They DM you that?
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's something that they should talk to their man about if they have like an issue with it, or that's just something that they should just deal with within themselves, because we are all trying to get to a goal and we're trying to make money. And in order for us to make money, your man's going to have women friends, and us women, we're going to have men friends.
And business partners and business ventures.
And that doesn't always mean that there is a sexual connection or a physical connection between the two.
Wow.
You had some albums. I had a couple songs.
Deep diving on some MySpace shit.
No, he did this. Listen, I discovered this during the interview. He had some songs and breaks.
For anybody who don't know me, I've always been in music. So anybody who knows me, you know my older brother, like he's deep into producing and singing. And you were singing? Yeah, I used to sing.
I like to see entertainment learning about each other. My exact reaction too. That's why I want these records so bad. Somebody
now
please
it
get them
all
to me.
makes sense of how seductive this nigga is.
This nigga just called me seductive. What the fuck are we doing?
It's starting to make sense.
Yes.
5 minutes of fun or 10 minutes of fun with this bitch.
That's right.
Will cost me 10, 15 years away from not seeing my daughter or my kids home.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? That mental that's stuck in my brain up until this day.
That's right. And that's the most honest thing ever, because I always tell myself I ain't never been scared of nothing my adult life. I ain't never been scared of anything but a strange bitch, because a strange bitch can destroy everything you've ever built. She can destroy it in a minute.
In a minute, bro. She could destroy your whole life.
Your whole life, because you messing with a strange broad. A strange broad can uproot everything you've built, everything you've planted, every seed you've planted, every house you've built. She can burn all that to the ground. And I avoid them holes like the plague.
No, I do not have a religion. I just know there's a creator. I know that
you
there's
don't know
somebody.
if God's gonna accept me exactly how I am.
I just know.
He's gonna come out and be
because
like,
at the
"You're
same time
perfect."
they're because that's the thing that I said I battled with, because of that same sentence that you said. In the same time that you tell me that God, I'm sorry, he got me lit.
For who you are.
God will accept me for who I am, but you're telling me that He will also judge me and turn me away.
It's a
but let's be
contradiction.
very clear. In the Bible, it said man was not meant for man. He never told me woman wasn't meant for
I
woman.
cannot with you, bitch.
Let's
You just
be
turned
fact.
gay.
There's a blessing on the other side of that, and that is you are the closest thing to God walking this planet in human form, in male human form. That's why everybody hates you. That's why everybody wants you dead. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Rejoice. Love it. Out of all the shit I go through as a black man, as a family man, as a heterosexual, masculine, alpha male, out of all that shit I go through, I rejoice in the fact that I am the closest thing to God walking as a male. And that just makes me smile. I wouldn't want to be nobody else but me, period.
You know, there's a couple of these little young niggas, you know, who you know, they taking videos of fucking El Jimador and motherfucking
Sky Vodka.
Yeah,
But
like
you know
nigga,
what, though?
do
You
not
gotta think that that's
pop
kinda
off
cute 'cause they don't know
fuck
better.
that. No, they
Some
do
of
know
them-
better. The people I'm talking about definitely know.
Some of them
fucking
don't.
Weirdos.
Some of them don't.
I get it from you out of state and you doing that shit cool.
Yeah,
run that
nah, I
up.
feel
Run
you, I
that
feel
up.
you.
Celebrate life. I love that. But
Right.
niggas who live here and do this shit residually.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna hold you. Nah. It's a lot of motherfuckers.
Look at Gab. Gab and I were at fucking Blooming. We didn't post a fucking thing. Dude,
Yo, all I did was a
360
to show.
Unapologetic Jae Podcast. The Unapologetic Jae Podcast. If you're looking for it on streaming services, specifically Spotify, is the Unapologetic Jae Podcast. That's unapologetic with a J, not a G. I'm live on Room Service Radio. We live on Instagram. We live on Facebook. We live on Twitch. Where else we live at? YouTube. Niggas is live all across the motherfucking world. Period. That's what's up. So, I'm just in here by myself. I'm just talking my shit. Ain't nobody, I don't have any guests, so it's no particular topic that we talking about. Ooh. I'm looking at this picture that I saved from Dr. Kurz when I, nobody who this. All right, so we had just talked about, what you call it? Guys and girls being friends. And, Steve Harvey said it's not possible because the men legit want to smash you. Period. At the end of the day, fuck the bullshit. That's what it is. Oh, Ja Rule and his wife reportedly sued by the IRS for $3 million. Tax debt spanning 12 years. 50 Cent posted this. He talks shit. He said you gotta pay your taxes, fool. Bro, you definitely have to pay your taxes. Please pay your taxes. So let's get into the next topic. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Love and Hip Hop New York, the original Love and Hip Hop. So let me give you a backstory. Mendices and Yandy. Yandy married Mendices. They had children together. Mendices had to go to jail for 4 or 5 years. Yandy held it down, took care of the children, adopted a child, took care of all the business, even though she did some slick shit. She didn't file the marriage certificate because she claimed that she didn't want to have to be responsible for the restitution fees and all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? The legal shit that come with marriage. So sis didn't file the paperwork. I don't know if she filed it now, but Mendices is out of jail, and so they are filming Love and Hip Hop New York, and I guess they were in a hot seat situation. From the video, it was her, him. They were sitting face to face. It looked like it was a counselor on her Ayanna Van Zant shit, and Yandy asked Mendices if the tables was turned, would he hold her down the way she held him down? And the internet is in an uproar because his answer, typical nigga answer, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. When you're put in a situation, you don't know what you would do. So everybody is legit pissed off and mad because he said that. And so he issued a statement saying, FYI, I never said I wouldn't have held Yandy down. I felt like I didn't want to say what everyone wanted me to say. We're going to break down. Let's break this down. I didn't want to say what everyone wanted me to say. When you're talking to your wife that held you down, you don't not say what you think everyone wants you to say. You say how you feel to your wife that held you down for 4 or 5 years. I didn't want to say what everyone wanted me to say because it sounds good and salacious. What you said was salacious. That's why we're in this situation now. That's why it's all over the news, because it's salacious. The fact that you said, I don't know what I would do, instead of saying, yes, absolutely, I'll hold you down for sure, without question. Because that was her reaction when you went to jail. What I meant was, you don't know what you'll do until you are in a situation and they become your circumstances and you figure it out. I believe actions speak louder than words. True. And love conquer all. He meant conquers. He forgot the S. And if anybody knows me, they know I love my family. Okay, that's all well and good. But when you're in the public and you're filming something that the world is going to see, you absolutely say what you're supposed to say. You say what everybody wants you to say. Yes, I'm definitely going to hold you down. But everybody can't be Papoose. This is why I be like back in my day when I used to date gangbangers and niggas that went to jail. But listen, I used to write letters. I didn't send packages, but I definitely wrote letters. I had boyfriends that was in jail. But you just know, like, they're not gonna do the same thing. Like, men are just crafty that way. Like, they're not gonna like hold you down, be faithful. Well, okay, Papoose is an exception, but everybody else, they're not just gonna hold you. Like, you can't take a bid for nobody. Don't hold no nigga gun. Don't hide no nigga drugs up your pussy. Like, don't do no weird shit like that, because the nigga gonna let you take the charge and he just gonna forget about you while you in jail. Look at this nigga talking about, oh, I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. It should be no fucking question, bro. She held me down. If the shit happened to you, most definitely I'm doing that for you. Period. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Would you hold sis down if she went to jail? You got the kids, you got the business, you got all that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
See? 100%. No question. Like breathing. I got her. No, DC.
Yeah, whatever I gotta do, yeah, 100%.
DC's, you need to be fired. Divorced. I wish I would. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. You think she should leave him?
Yeah, that's a damaging blow to the public perception, right?
Yeah.
Especially since that's their whole job.
That's her whole job. Love and hip hop and this marriage is her whole job. The shit is over. Sis, you ain't got no more storyline. The fuck? Wrap it up. Wrap it the fuck up. That's hilarious. You want something to Jae Michelle or you not drinking?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. That's what I do to weed. I'd be like, no, I'm okay, thank you. I'll be asleep if I smoked anything. I'm not a good weed smoker. If you got weed and you offer me to hit it, I'll probably I'll do like a half a hit. Cause I know like I'm gonna be, I can't do weed. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I can smoke all day, every day.
Really?
Yeah, I can't drink.
And I could drink all day, every day and be straight. I could drink all day, every day and be straight. That's crazy how everybody's vices is different. How much time over do I have? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, you got 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because we started late. Black folks don't start on time. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know what sis should do. She not gonna leave him. She ain't leave the nigga that when he was in jail. She not gonna leave him now. That's for sure. I wouldn't suggest that anyway because they have so many children together and she adopted another baby, but that shit is
I'm
crazy.
not gonna lie, I don't really know anything about Love and Hip Hop. Like I don't even know where these people come from. Like I know it's Love and Hip Hop, so they gotta be in the industry. Like I know Papoose, like I was a Papoose fan.
Oh God, I was a Papoose fan.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the mixtapes and all that stuff. Like mad respect to Papoose, but
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Remy.
Yeah, Remy for sure.
I played Remy album. I'm conceited. I got a reason. Boo. That was my shit. I used to drive from LA to Vegas playing that album. I remember. Riding down to 15. But I think a lot of them, from what I remember, Yandy was with Violator. I think. She worked with them. I'm not sure where her management came from, but I know she managed Joel Santana at one point, and maybe Jim Jones. Yeah, I think she managed Jim Jones because I remember the beginning of Love and Hip Hop New York. Her and Chrissy got into it. And Chrissy is Jim Jones' woman.
Okay.
And so I think Yandy was like overstepping. And then Kimbella got into it with her because she was managing Jewels. And then Kimbella was like, where my man at? And Yandy was like, I'm not finna tell you because that's my client. Like, you're not asking as a homegirl, you're asking as a this is my client, so I can't tell you what my client doing. And then they fell out. Yeah, she was management. She was managing Dipset. I don't know how she got that job, but that's where Yandy came from with the whole situation. But moving on, I want to play more music. I'm like in a whole little ratchet mood. Can I play Throw Baby? Throw Baby. Okay, we about to play it. Boom.
Nigga got the best head in the world on her.
It's the remix.
I be ready to hit, put her lips on my dick and she swirl on it. She be ready to spit. She eating my dick with passion and feel like she talking to me. She be telling me shit. Yeah, go ahead and spit on it.
Yeah, pull out my dick and she lick on it. I know she with it, yeah, I know she want it. Paint her face like a Picasso. She smoking on D like gelato. I need a sexy little bit like mulatto. Lick on the tip and you know that she swallow keys. IG bitch, come follow this. I ain't tryna do no cuddling. I just want face, let me bust on it. Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. Hold on real quick.
See her 3 times a week, no nobody know. Pull that dick out and eat soon as I hit the door. 2 days ago, I got hit at the Lowe's. They know I be on go, I get hit at the store. Ooh, she a gangster. She don't even care if they look in the car. I can't tell if they know. Girl, get the mangoes. Let me get my leg out your way. I got manners, I'ma move your hair out the way. She pull that bitch out when she see me. She suck my dick, she put this song on repeat. She love the top, ooh, and she slide. Put a spit from the dick to her mouth, she a monster. And I might love her, she blow bubbles. And put both hands on the dick and massage.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throw baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Throw baby, I'm trying to bust all on you. She sucking me up like a selection. Put me to sleep, robotation. The head is amazing. She get protein when I give her them babies. Sloppy toppy, got her brand new Mercedes. I be like kiss on it while we in public to show that you miss it. The way that she take it, I spit on it, lick on it, got me addicted. Yeah. Hey, don't talk back. You can get a house with a mouth like that. Let's switch side, come my mouth bite back. And I love fat cat, let me lick it from the back. Okay. She telling me, cat, that I love you. I ain't trying to hear it. I just won't put it all inside your mouth. I'ma fuck up your head and your brain gon' feel it. Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throw baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Throw baby, I'm trying to bust all on you. Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throw baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Throw baby, I'm trying to bust all on you.
Drop my penny, spread my legs, kiss my clit, lit my split, make me cream, stroke my pearl, eat this pussy up like it's short.
Throw baby,
I'm tryna bust all on you.
Throw baby,
let me put this pussy on you. Sit your gun on the dresser and let me undress you. Come baby, come baby. Drop his straws, grab that log, kiss that dick, lick his balls, spit on the head, make it wet, stroke that meat, take it deep.
Ghetto little bitch, she love the way I talk. Dick get hard every time I walk. Fuck him dead, bring out the white chalk. Petty to you for me, the whole ball. My throat crazy, he gon' keep hurrying. My throat crazy, spray jacket, white suit. I like to be bugged like a slug. Come here, daddy, let me eat it up. Itty bitty nigga, but the dick big. I'm his baby mama, we got dope kids.
Sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe. I love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Let a young nigga come play in your throat, deep stroke your throat till I make you choke. Throw baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Throw baby, I'm trying to bust all on you.
What's that sound like? Yeah, I said I'm not kissing nobody, boy. I got my lip gloss on. Shut up. Why you talking when you know that this my song? This ain't really the night to blow me up. I ditch my phone. 5 shots, ready to party. Throwing it back as principal. Throwing it back like fish and pole. Throwing it back like fish and pole. All of your junk like physical. That's just how we do it, not a rhyme or a reason. We signing broads in the front while you look off in the bleachers. We pulling up the way we do to keep the audience tweeting. The farther we going up, it's like the harder they reaching. If you see my titties, I tell them record it and keep it. A couple twins sitting pretty, no Victoria's Secret.
I beat my face, moving fast cause the Uber on the way. Taking pictures, make sure you can't see no less. That wig secure like the money in a safe. I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm about a mile away. When I'm outside, please don't make me wait. The party's starting when we pull up to the gate. Girl, we so late. I'm just with the crew. We ain't out here looking for boo. Cause some nights be better with you. It's a homie, something kind of mood. And tonight we on 100. No drop off, no baby, my heart keep it cute. That's just what I do. And that's just how we do it. And you could do it.
I put up foreign with my friends. AMG, on the Benz. Ride or die to the end. I be cute, how we look, setting trends. These my queens, these my girls. I don't do pretend. I check, wrist check, paddock on 10. Big rocks, big bags, waist me looking slim. She keep looking at us, but I know she can't swim. City,
We out tonight probably. City girls, Chloe Holly. Niggas on our body. Got that number one box like body. We just hit a party. Test these niggas salty. Test that nigga probably, but he never seen my body at all. This is what I do. I'm with my crew. Don't call me Carl Tyrone, Erica Badu. Lace on like I'm from an island. No, I'm not foreign. I drive. All my bitch stay riding. Stewardess, my relationship private.
That's just what I do. And that's just how we do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it. And you could do it too.
Do it now, looking good. Make him spend it like he should. Rolling woods, busting jugs. Love them niggas from the hood. None about me basic, and my body stacked like my savings. Rapping about that pussy power, got the whole game intimidated. Yeah, I make them do it. Nails on fleek, get into it. Money talk, yeah, I speak fluent. So the bad, what I'm pursuing. Toes white, lace right. I look too pretty to fight. And it's tight, I'm as tight. They say, little baby, a bite. 30-inch bundles with the bang. Lotto got the block hot, just like Lil Wayne. Classy like Chloe and Halle, nasty like Megan. Losing me, you drop the queen like blackjack in Vegas.
You like it, you like it, you like it, you like it, do it, we could do it. Been looking for tonight. Girl, looking fly, we so high. Got diamonds all over, we shine. Yeah, you know we like the touching and the loving, and we don't need no husband in the function. So I keep it calm, and yeah, you know I'll be ready. So give me that loving, Drop that ass to the floor. Here's to the pretty young thing with the big old goals. We don't gotta act nice, we don't gotta act right. We never causing no fights, but I'll still give you the smoke. Yeah, I spy, you call my eye. But boy, I ain't worried about you tonight. We going on and on and keep on playing the song, and we gon' do it till the early morn.
We're back. Unapologetic Jae Podcast. I am your host, Jae Michelle. Room Service Radio LV. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I was about to say Twitter.
Twitter too.
Oh, Twitter too.
Yeah.
You know, we everywhere. You can't miss us. We everywhere. Room Service Radio LV. We got shows from Monday to Sunday. All day long.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all follow up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Do all that. I'm here every Thursday at 8. I took over the actual Room Service Radio hour. They moved to Friday. Shout out to K-Fly. I be having to stop because I be calling him by his real name. So shout out to K-Fly. Shout out to Love, who set all this up. This is a Black-owned business. It's a Black-owned establishment. We have Black employees and, of course, Black talent like myself. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to the Toxic Hour. Shout out to, I don't know what they call it. Oh, shit. I'm having a brain fart. I'm bad with names. I'm so bad with names. But shout out to everybody on Room Service Radio LV that have shows on this platform. I will hope to interact with all y'all at some point. I'll be on your show. You could be on my show, etc. We already started that with Jae and me and the Toxic Hour. So, you know, we just one big good family over here. You know what I'm saying? And we support each other, period. So let's get back into the bullshit. JT was on Justin LeBoy's show. Well, not JT, the City Girls. So it was a clip. I haven't heard it yet, so you're going to get my reaction in real time. So I'm about to play it right now, and then we're going to talk about it.
Pussy, because I feel like broke niggas always mad any motherfucking ways. They mad at life. They mad they shit ain't going how it's supposed to go. They always got an attitude. So I don't want no nigga who ain't got no money in a motherfucking attitude fucking on me, putting them negative ass spirits in the Negative spirits.
That's crazy.
You're
like,
broke, you're mad all the time. You just like you trying to tell me how I need to be living. What's ain't serious, but
Period. Don't nobody got time for none of that. That was hilarious. I gotta hear it one more time.
They mad at life. They mad at
life.
How it's supposed to go. They always got an attitude. So I don't want.
They always got a fucking attitude.
In a motherfucking attitude, fucking on me, putting them negative ass spirits in the
Negative spirits.
You can't put no negative spirits in me. Period. I'm about to burn a sage on your ass. First of all, you can't even come over for even to toxify my energy for me to have to burn sage on your ass. But do broke boys deserve pussy? Absolutely not. Broke people in general don't deserve sex. But do broke boys deserve pussy? Absolutely not. And you know me, I like to get deep on y'all, but you know men are the providers and the protectors. So if you're broke, you're not thinking about, oh, we just had this conversation with the Toxic Hour. I think was you here or no?
I wasn't here.
You was.
I tuned into some of it. I didn't see all of it.
Okay, but we just had that conversation somewhere. But yeah, if you're, no, it probably wasn't them. They too toxic for this conversation. Somebody I had to talk with, here or somewhere else, but a guy is not thinking about, I think it was on Jae's show. I don't know. Anyways, a guy is not thinking about, a real man, quote unquote alpha male, is not thinking about having sex with anybody, and their mind is not in the right space to be having sex with anybody because they want to protect and provide, you know, for their family. So it was Josh show. We was talking to Gab. A guy is not thinking about having sex when he has money on his mind, or communicating effectively with his woman when he's trying to figure out what he needs to do to make money and move accordingly and take care of his family. So no, broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. Because if you out here, no money, no job, and you're thinking about having sex, you should be thinking about how to get money.
Facts.
You should be thinking about, if you have a family, you know, you should be thinking about how to take care of your family. If you got a woman at home that's taking care of your kid, or if you just got a woman at home, period, and y'all don't have kids, and she's getting up every morning and go to work, you should be thinking about, how can I, you know, contribute to the household? But let's talk about guys that's single, and you out here looking for women to mooch off of. You looking for a bed to sleep in, you looking for a couch to lay on, and your goal is to like, oh, let me fuck her so I could chill. No, that's not okay. That's not okay.
What do you think about the role that social dating plays in all this?
What's social dating? Ooh, that's a new term. I've never heard of that.
like like the Tinders and the swipe dating and stuff like that, because it's like, there's only, I haven't like done it in a while. Obviously, I've been in a relationship for a while, but
yeah, of course.
But it's just only really a few photos, right, that people have on there, and then you're just basically choosing whether you want to be with somebody
based off looks,
off of a few photos, and you might have a conversation with them, but there's a lot of people getting married off these sites.
Really?
Yeah. A lot.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I could look it up, but yeah, there's lots of people that get married from.
I can't get past the app.
Yeah, people are finding love.
But to answer your question, I can't get past. I can't get past the app. So I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Well, I think to kind of add to that, not to like show both of our ages per se, but I think it's just a younger person thing, right? Like when people are younger and they're exploring their sexuality and what it means to like have an orgasm, to feel good and all that, like they're not even thinking about money. They're just thinking about getting off, right?
Getting off, yeah.
And then as you get older and you mature,
and then it's a stress reliever.
Yeah, absolutely. The ultimate stress reliever. So then as you mature and grow, as you said before, like myself as an alpha male, like I care about my family first and foremost. So that's what I'm going to care about. Number one, make sure my woman is straight, make sure my kids are straight. And then after that, I got to be straight before they're straight. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
It starts with yourself.
Because you can't take care of them unless you take care of you.
Facts. So, it starts with myself, take care of my woman, take care of my kids, and then, go from there. So, but really between all that, there's really no room for error or bullshit, to me, personally.
No, facts. So you have teenagers that just get into the door, or young adults, probably like 19, 20, something like that are young adults. And I'm just speaking about males at this point, but if you want to take it into account because you're a female and apply that to your life, you can. But we're talking about broke boys don't deserve no pussy. So if you're what should we say, like 25 and older?
Yeah, that's
that's a solid age. Like,
you should be thinking about getting your life together at 25.
Getting your life together. If you have roommates at 25, cool. It's nothing wrong with that. 25 to 30, whatever. You got roommates, stack your bread. You know what I'm saying? Build your credit. Do whatever you need to do. But don't be a bum out here. Like literally doing nothing. And be trying to pull girls to have sex with them. No, you don't deserve no box, bro. You need to be getting your life together, getting your basic foundation of life together before you even think about getting any person's daughter's pussy. That's the least of your worries. You'll get more box with having a substantial amount of money in the bank that you could swipe on your card and having a place where you can take her to lay her down, to lay down the pipe. Even if you do have roommates, that's cool. Have a room. Don't be the nigga on the couch. Don't be the nigga on the couch. Be the one who has the room. You know what I'm saying? Because you work. You can pay that bill, that rent. You know what I'm saying? And cool. But if you just out here with nothing, no, you can't. You don't deserve no pussy at all. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Huh, Trap?
No, I 100% agree. Like, when I was broke, you know what I'm saying? When I didn't have much to my name, or I didn't really have, a solid job or nothing like that, I felt like I didn't deserve it. But at the same time, I was young enough to chase it because I was like, this is gonna relieve my stress right now, or this is what I feel like society wants me to do. because I listen to rap music. Is that a good excuse?
Is that a good excuse? Okay, so for me, I see a lot of memes, you know, and a lot of things on social media that are talking about or clowning girls that say, are you gonna pay for this? Are you gonna pay for that? Are you gonna pay for this? Women do this. Women feel the same way. If I don't have no money, if my bill is due, if my rent is due and I'm short $100, $150, or if I need to take care of something, if I can't ask the nigga that I'm fucking, I don't want to fuck you, number one. And number two, I just don't want to fuck, period. Because my mind is on taking care of my business. You know what I'm saying? And niggas joke about that shit like, oh, these bitches want their bills paid and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, yeah, if you calling my phone and you coming around and I know some shit is due, but you only sniffing around for pussy, bro, what's up? I need X, Y, and Z paid by X, Y, and Z. You gonna cash out, you gonna take care of it, woo, woo, woo. Is that wrong? Is that bad? Because at the end of the day, you calling my phone, you texting me, you blowing me up, and I'm thinking about how I'm finna get my shit taken care of, and I'm you know, maneuvering things and figuring things out, and then here you come like, what's up? What's up? This is what I'm doing. How can you help? Because at the end of the day, you want to come fuck me. Okay, so what you got on it? Oh, I ain't got it. Okay, well, I'm not fucking you and you need to get off my phone. Period.
All right, so let me ask you this hypothetical question. How long?
I love hypothetical questions.
So how long do you have to be dating someone to, I ain't going to say expect them to pay something for you, but like before you would be comfortable asking your mate for cash for a bill or something like that?
If you good, you could have a conversation to where they offer. That's if you're good.
Okay.
But if you have to ask, I would say it should be, it's not about the amount of time. It's about how you've established your relationship with that person that you plan to ask money from. And I'm giving free game. Listen, I was a stripper for 10 years. Keep that in mind. So if you've established a relationship with somebody that you know has money and you know if you ever needed it, you can ask. Time-wise, I would say a couple of months, but that would depend on how long you've been hanging out, where y'all have gone, like what y'all vibe is. Because you can't just ask somebody for a certain amount of money that you know they can only give this amount of money. For example, one of my friends is a retired firefighter, right?
Right.
His limit is about $200-$300, right?
Okay.
Max for giving. So if I need something that's paid for $1,000, I wouldn't ask him. Because I know he's only willing to give this amount of money.
Okay.
Right. Right. So it's like, it just depends on who you're dealing with and who you're talking to when you ask for certain things. But me personally, I'm not going to ask for nothing that I can't do for myself. So if I ask for something, it's like, well, used to. I'm not in that life no more, guys. But if I used to ask for something, it'll be like, okay, well, I need help with this or something like that. Not nothing too big, not nothing too major, but it will be, oh, I need assistance with this or I need assistance with that. Yeah, I could pay it myself, but I don't want to spend my own money. So I'm going to ask you if you can help me with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But you could do that without doing anything. And it's a lot of girls that do a lot of things for a little bit of nothing. And you could get a little bit of nothing without doing anything.
Oh. Okay. That was a little deep paradise right there.
You could do a little bit. You could get a lot. I'm saying.
Wow. Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, broke boys don't deserve no pussy. Go ahead and get your money up, get your bread up, work, do your whatever you need to do for your career. If you need to go to school, if you need to whatever, internship, whatever. Do it, because a girl that is worth having, it's worth waiting for and working for it. True?
True.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
Period. That's it. Maybe one day somebody is gonna come rescue me and love me the way I'm supposed to be loved. But I'm not gonna get in my feelings on this podcast. I'm just saying, I had a rough week. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Jae Michelle. This is the Unapologetic Jae Podcast. I was by myself today, and I think I did amazing. Well, I wasn't by myself. I had my Jameson with me, and I had my great engineer with me. Shout out to him. Follow me. Excuse that burp. Follow me, Unapologetic Jae. Unapologetic with a J, not a G. I'm on all streaming platforms. Room Service Radio LV. We are on all streaming platforms. Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. Is it Twitch?
Yep, Twitch.
Is that what
Twitter.
it's called? Twitch, Twitter. That's a tongue twister for you. And YouTube and Instagram. So everybody is live from there. And I'll be back next Thursday. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay unapologetic.